Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the new Muse collection from Revolution. So I picked up the eyeshadow palette here. This looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the look of these shades. I'm quite liking kind of more understated tones lately rather than the kind of the brighter ones that I used to go for. It's just personal preference. That's just kind of what I'm going for at the moment. I will still dabble a little bit in the other colours though. And then I also picked up one of the lipsticks. There were two lipsticks to choose from, a darker one and then a kind of a baby pink one. So I chose the pink one because I thought it looks absolutely stunning. I'll show you in more detail obviously as I go along. And then one of the liquid eyeshadows. So these are like liquid glitters. And yeah, I obviously chose the more silvery one. So we're going to start off by doing eyes. So this is one of the Icon palettes that they've brought out. These are really nice. So it looks like this. So we've got a couple of cream products here. And then we obviously have all of the powders. So these are all matte shades, these are all shimmers. They look gorgeous, don't they? Very versatile shades as well, and I'm loving the look of this purple one here. And it's always good to have a black. So here is what the swatches look like. They actually look really nice. Like really, I love this one. It's like a bluey, purpley silver. It's absolutely stunning. And then on the bottom here, I've put the two cream shades as well. So I'm going to start off by going into this shade here, and I'm going to use that in my crease. It's quite a nice shade actually. It's a bit like a bit of a bronzer really, like a bronzer shade. Very nice. And then I'm going to take this shade here and pop that on the outer part just here. That's really nice actually. It's a bit of like a cross between taupe and pink. It's like a little bit in betweeny. That is nice. I do really like that colour. It's a little bit on the mauve side actually, and I really love mauves. But I do want a bit more of contrast from it. So I am just going to dip in to a little bit of this kind of really nice aubergine shade. Just a little bit on the same brush. And I'm just going to kind of tuck that in right to the outer corner here. So I'm just going to kind of pop a little bit on. That's a really nice purple. And just kind of almost tickle it. Just in the very outer part here. I just want a little bit of depth really. Yeah. And then just to kind of blend around the edge, I'm going to go into this shade here, which is kind of like the very lightest one in here, almost virgin on like pressed powder shade. And I'm just going to kind of work this one very, very lightly, just all the way around the edge. Okay, and then we're going to go on with a shimmer, but I do also, where have I put it, want to use this liquid glitter eyeshadow as well. So I'll just quickly show you this. So this is the Glitter Muse. I think there were two shades of these, this one and gold. And look, it's kind of like a white, silver, like iridescent colour. It's really pretty actually. So yeah, it's like that. And then I try and kind of blend it a bit. See, it's very kind of silvery. So I want to use, I think I'm going to go for the pink, you know, like the slightly more rose gold pink. So that was this one here. So there's this pink as well, but I want to go for this one. And a little bit of this as well. Kind of like pat it over the top maybe. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to start off with the pink. That looks really pretty on the brush. And I'm going to use this on the front here. Yeah, that's pretty. I think it's going to need a bit of a finger. So I'm probably going to have to do that as well. It's one of those kind of shimmers that I believe it's going to work a lot better with, you know, skin to skin contact. Yeah, that's nice. Do you know what, on the lid, it's a lot more rose gold than pink, which is weird because when I swatched it, I thought it was quite pink. And, you know, maybe not on camera, but in the palette, it looks more pink as well. It's very pretty though. Look, it is nice. It's just a lot more subtle in colour than I expected. And then I'm going to take the liquid glitter. I think I'm going to try this with a brush, you know. So I'm going to take a bit on the back of my hand like that and hope that by doing this, it's not going to take off my powder. So I'm going to take a little bit on the brush here and just kind of pat. I've done this before with another brand and it worked quite well. I can't remember what one it was, but I just remember doing it. I think sometimes, you know, oh gosh, that's a bit much on that bit. I think sometimes when you use like liquid glitters and you put them directly onto the lid, you know, with the dough and you spread it onto the lid, and then because it mixes with the powder a bit, it kind of dries down really quick. And it's really difficult then to, you know, blend it and get it where you want it. Whereas I find doing it this method, it's you've got a lot more control over it. I think that is really pretty and it's gone really well. You know, it hasn't yet cracked. It was really easy to use, like really easy. Probably one of the easiest liquid glitters that I've used in a very long time. I can't remember the last time I used one that good. But yeah, no, and it's dried down really nicely as well. Like it didn't dry down too quick, it didn't dry down too slowly. So, you know, it was just like sitting there and you've got to sit like that for ages. It's really easy to use. Okay, so I'm just going to wax some mascara on, finish up the rest of my base, and then I'll come back and we'll try out that beautiful lipstick. So very lastly, we are going to use that lipstick. So it's this one here. How pretty is the packaging? I love this kind of like swirly glitter. And this one is in the shade Baby Pink. You wait till you see this, it's absolutely stunning. So the lipstick looks like this. How pretty is that? So sparkly. And also I have already swatched this and it's not one of the ones that's, you know, just got glitter on the outside. It is actually like quite sparkly in itself as well. It's beautiful, really nice. It's a nice shade of pink actually. I wasn't sure. There was, as I said before, there was a darker one, like a berry shade, and I love shades like that, but I have a lot of them, and I never really go for this kind of shade, and yeah, I thought I'd try it. So I'm just going to line my lips first. I'm going in with the Revolution Pout Tint. This is actually a new one. This is in the shade Kiss Baby Pink. Oh, this actually looks like a really nice shade. That's really nice, like a perfect nudie pink shade. I've actually been after one just like this. I do love these liners, they're so creamy. They are a little bit spicy though. Oh yeah, that's a really nice liner. Like the shade, I already like these anyway, but the shade's really nice. I love that. And then we're going to go on with this absolutely stunning lipstick. I'm so excited about this. Well, it always feels like a balm texture, which I love. It's not the most opaque of shades. I don't know if the berry one's any different, but I do still really like it. I'd say it's more like a kind of a tinted lip balm, but it is really pretty. And on the lip, I get a shimmer, like a really nice shimmer, like almost like a glossy shimmer, but I don't really get glitter from it, but I'm actually okay with that. Oh, it's so pretty though. I love that colour. So here is the final look, and I am really happy with this, you know. Overall, it's such a kind of a cute little palette. It really is. The colours are stunning. So how many did I use? 1, 2, 3. I used 4 of the matte shades, so I only didn't use the black, and I just used the one shimmer. But yeah, really nice. I'm quite intrigued by the cream eyeshadows. I'm always a bit scared of them because in the past, not necessarily Revolution, but I found them to be a little bit temperamental, and it kind of puts me off using them, or they've cracked or, you know, worn off. But yeah, I should do really. Yeah, I might try those. As I say, I've got some other Icon palettes, so I might try them with those in like short form. But this is absolutely beautiful, really nice. As I say, I do find these quite hard to work with normally. They either crack, yeah, and actually using them, you know, they can be a little bit kind of like awkward. Whereas that one, really easy. Probably, as I said, the easiest one I have used for a very long time. I love the lipstick. I think it is really nice. As I say, it's quite balmy. I would say it's more of a tinted lip balm, but yeah, I like that. I like the fact that, you know, it's quite foolproof as well. I did use a liner with it, but it is quite a foolproof colour, so you could just whack this in your handbag and just get it out and apply it as and when, and I think you'd be absolutely fine, to be honest with you. But yeah, lovely little collection, very happy. As always, I will link the products in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes if I can find any as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.